Hey everybody. Okay, let's update the today command. Adam is going to apply this design from the funky monkey. Where is the design? Here. Can I link directly to the preview section of this, I wonder? It doesn't change the page. Okay, well anyway. And then after that, he's going to resume learning more about Godot multiplayer. Yeah. Hope everyone had a good break. I had a good lunch. I played with the cat. The cat is not fully satisfied with the amount of playtime. I spent like 15 or 20 minutes, but she's got a lot of chaotic energy right now. Oh, you know what else we need to do here is I need to open up the new live stream chat. Let me do that. Not that this matters too much. I know not a lot of people are watching on YouTube, but here we go. Okay, so what are we doing? We are going to go apply this. Let's cut down all the tabs I have open. So here it is. Let's go see what we've got. I want to go to Abbott, packages, database. We're going to run a watch here. P npm watch. Good. Let's close out of these things. Good. Code Abbott package web. And what do we have over here? We're going to run dev. Okay, so now on localhost 3000, we should have, is it not 3000? 5432. When? I'm a little confused right now. What just happened? I went to 3000 and it says connection refused. Oh, that's trying to connect to the database, right? Do I not have this running? I don't know what's going on right now. I'll just see. Okay, yeah, I don't think this is even running. I don't know how that's possible though, because Docker should start when my machine starts. Added items I can run in the background. Yeah. So what? Now does it work? Well, that's really weird. Why? This should have just started. Yeah, it says start when you sign into your computer and then open it when it starts. I don't know. I must have quit it, I guess. I don't know. Software updates. Okay, might as well. Literally here. Couldn't be bothered to indicate Adam's life for 3 minutes. Oh, Adam's live. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It just sometimes does that. I know I have to click update and restart. I'm not going to do that right now. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to change the points page to look a lot better. So let's take a picture of the before. Although this is live, so I guess it's not going to be easy to lose. And then we just need to apply this. So let's open up 2 of these tabs. And let's go change this around. So we'll close this and code add package web. Actually, we could just open, what happens when you do this? I guess now ooh, this is not a good idea. Probably. Yeah, no, this is not a good idea. Let's load this up here. Stop. Okay. All right, so website is it index? No, it's a points.astro. Yeah, this. Hey, Crows. Thanks for the resub. You're first as always. No one else was here in chat. Just tumbleweeds flying by. Chat, it's an inside joke. Just humor Crows, okay? Just always say Crows is first. So we could just copy paste this entire thing. Watch me. There should be almost no CSS. No, there's still some. Hang on one sec. I hear the cat doing something. I'll be right back. Okay, I don't know what she's doing. She was making noise over there. I want to make sure she wasn't getting into hijinks. So I guess let's start by just copying everything because we should be able to do that. Let's take the old stuff and just save this as this is the old stuff. KM Astro. And then put the new stuff in here. So all of this is inside of an HTML layout. So we just need the divs and stuff. And that's what we put here. And then we need some more CSS, but we also need to fill this out with proper data. And this is all hard-coded here. Yeah. So this is where we're going to need special treatment for first, second, and third. And then, yeah, everybody else afterward. So I think we're just going to end up changing the... How does this work? Each row has the same style. Oh, interesting. I didn't copy the CSS, so we don't have that. Each row has the same style, and just the ranks are different for these 3 players. Yeah. Very neat, though. Did some design work before your break, right? Yep. Funky Monkey designed Adam Learns and also Homepage Riser. And so they sent me a message yesterday just saying, hey, your stream wasn't live, so I just worked on this for fun. And I'm like, that's amazing. I didn't even ask them to do this, and it looks way better than what I would have done. So yeah. Okay, so now we want to plumb in the correct data here. That's here. We want to map each of these to a what? A TR? Yeah. Okay, so let's put this up here. And then this will be name, and this will be num points. All right, now we just get rid of this. And we also shouldn't need this anymore. Okay, so we can delete all these. However, we need to copy the metals over correctly. I still hear a lot of rummaging over there. If you're not doing the metals, you can just loop it. You can, yeah, but I do want to do the metals. I just haven't done that yet. So, okay, this is good. And now we need to give the metals to the right players or right people. However, I also want to make one other change. I don't know if, yeah, like all 3 of these people should have the same rank. So I need to handle that too. And I don't handle that, but let's do that second. Let's just handle the metals for right now. Yeah, nice points. Funky Monkey made this. So I just gave you 69 points. And then I also need the CSS for the metals. I guess actually all I need is the CSS for the metals. Well, let's copy all this. Now, I don't know. Should just be able to do, whoops, not that. Should just be able to do this over here. Good. Does that look better now? Yes, good. Okay. And I just copy pasted everyone as number 1. But now we need to copy paste them as the right metal. So where do metals go? Here, class metal, and then metal rank, metal gold, and then a 1. Left ribbon, right ribbon. Yeah, so if they have a metal, we need to give it to them here. And there's metal gold, metal silver, and metal bronze, I'm guessing? Yeah. Pretty good. So gold, silver, and bronze. How do I want to do this? I guess, does map give me an index by any chance? Value, index, number. Yes. So I can just put index here. And then we only want to show this if we had a particular thing. So we're going to do it this way. Put this down here and say to return this. Now we get rid of this and this. Okay, so we haven't done anything yet. It should look exactly the same. But now we make the metal stuff work correctly, right? So if index is less than, let's see, 0, 1, 2, so less than 3, then we want to show a metal. Yeah. And the metal we want to show is based on this stuff. Okay, TD. What do we do when they don't have a metal? Yeah, the sticky thing does take a lot of space. I might get rid of that. Hey, wing out. Well, so I paid for both of the other ones, I think. I mean, he is a nice guy and he is a great designer. This he did for free and without me even knowing that he was going to do it. So, yeah, it's definitely awesome. And I'm very happy with the look of it. Okay, let's go back to the CSS here, or the HTML. I need to figure out for the everyone else, how did we do this? So third place got a TD with a metal. Everyone else gets a TD with just their number. I see. So no matter what, we're going to put something in here. Okay, well, let's just do it this way, like rank HTML. If show metal, then do that. Otherwise, do this. And this is going to be their index +1. This will be the index +1 as well. And what am I missing here? TD class. Okay, no matter what, this needs to be here. Yeah. So it's just the inside of this that I care about. What do we have over here? It's literally just 4. That's it. I mean, I guess we could make it a span if we want to. All right, there's that. And then left ribbon, right ribbon. Does that stuff look the same? Yes. I don't even need this here, do I? Nope. Okay, cool. So now we just plop this into here. Rank HTML, right? Okay, how's that look? Okay, good. I accidentally have a $sign somewhere right there. Get rid of that. All right, so now we have 1, 2, 3, and now we need them to be the right metals. METAL. So const metal colors, yeah, gold, silver, bronze. And this is going to be metal colors index. Except for that's not how you do this. This is how you do this. And that's still not how you do this. How about we do things this way? Let's say metal classes. And this should be, what am I doing wrong here? Oh, because I don't actually have this defined yet. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, that's good. Could you just do that through CSS? Nth child, just that background? What are you talking about? There you go. Oh, also, I guess we end up taking in their profile images. Where are these? Where did these come from? Probably need to get this through an API, right? Because I just see a UUID here. Well, that is not going to be as easy to do. Unless there's some way to figure this out, which I kind of doubt it. Do I store user IDs? I have user IDs, and I could look up their profile picture, but that's not something I save in the database, I guess. I would need to save. I don't know. I don't know how. You need to get those through the Twitch API. URL changes whenever they change their picture and they expire. Yeah. So we might just omit these, which would be kind of a shame. Yeah, it'd be kind of a shame. Like, I can't think of another, like an easy way to do this. I'd probably want to cache all the images that I have and store them somewhere, and it's just probably not worth the hassle for right now. Yeah, I think I'm going to get rid of that for now then. It's too bad. Really too bad. Well, the page will look slightly worse as a result. And this needs to be centered. This doesn't have the same height. Height is 52. How is it 65? Text align center. Can I not do that same thing? It is, I think, aligned to the center. It just doesn't have the same height. What gave this the same height? I know I'm covering everything I'm looking at right now. Huh. Give them a random picture? No, I don't want to do that. Yeah, if there's not going to be a picture, I don't want it to be a sort of a meaningless picture. I mean, the rank element, you can use nth child selector for 1, 2, 3 and just change the background image. Ah, okay. Well, thanks for clarifying. Random botline character size, yeah. If I were to do something, I'd want it to be meaningful. I would just find a way to show their image. All right, what is giving this the height that it has? It has a padding of 16 around it. So that's what's making it 65. And this just doesn't have, no, this also has the padding. It just doesn't happen to be that height yet. So could I set height equal to? The row itself has this height, right? But it's a computed thing? Yeah, 63. Well, I'm not totally sure. There must be an API. Oh, right. There certainly is. It's just there's no reason to show pictures if they're just going to be some random picture. I might as well just use their actual picture. That's what I'm trying to say. And I might even do that eventually. I just don't really want to do it right now. All right, I'm not sure. We could just set the height explicitly equal to this, for example. That does make this centered, but that's not a good idea. TD. Okay, let's look this up. HTML TD inherit height from what TR? I want it to be. I wanted to just take 100% of the height of the row and not use something static here. Don't mind writing up an endpoint and hosting one for you in about an hour. Basically just something dot whatever. Username always point to the profile picture. You don't have to do that, Casey. Plus that would also give me a dependency on another service. So I could do something like that. And I guess I could just write the API thing myself, although I don't want it to be like 500 requests out to this. It should just include them. Yeah, I'll just write this down after this. Just say for point site, see if I can include profile pictures. I need to call out to the API for these, and I would certainly want to cache them somewhere. Also, we'll probably get rate limited. Like we can probably get like 100 profile pictures at a time or something. So I'll need to think about that too. All right, what are we missing? We're still missing the height thing, which I don't know how I'm supposed to do. Yeah, I unfortunately don't have any great ideas here. I wonder if we set the height of this whole thing to 63 pixels, would that fix this? No, it doesn't. But now if I say a height of 100%, does that fix this? No. Something is making it not take up the entirety of this. Hey, JR. One more sleep. Yep, the 22nd. It's coming up. Okay, out of curiosity, what if I set the height of the row to something larger than this? So the metal is always centered. This thing is not. And this is the display of this. Oh, wait. This itself is just a TD. Maybe the padding. No, there's some, I don't remember what any of these things are called anymore. Yeah, this is just a table row. I'm not sure. All right, HTML center cell in table. Can you turn off the flex on the TD? Yes. Oh, there we go. Okay, now that moved the logo. I'm not sure how. So we just get rid of this. A. I already have similar code functionalities I offered, and rate limit isn't bad. You can batch 100 users. And I forget the weighted API cost, but you can easily get thousands in a minute. Yeah, interesting. Plus, I guess if it fails, I could just return a bunch of like null images. As long as I can get the top, let's say, actually, I might only need like 500 users. I don't remember if I capped it. But yeah, maybe we'll take a look at that next. Okay, so this is mostly good. We should test this with, I don't have the bot running. So I guess I need the bot running. Code, abbot package bot. And then how do I run this? All right. I'd only show for the top three. Oh, the profile pictures for the top three? That's interesting. I could do that. All right, gift. Oops, this is the wrong chat room. I almost gave out some real points. All right, who's not in the list? So pretty much everybody's not in the list. So time to gift points to random people. Casey. Oh, right. I gotta actually type names, I guess. Gift Fatootie GG 1. Gift Wingout 1. And Voffy 1. You just go to API. Oh, really? So I don't even need to make an API request? What's my user ID? Here. No, you do need a user ID. Yeah. This is the API that lets you fetch it. Yeah. Anyway, that's fine. I can do that. Okay, so now a bunch of people have fake points in my fake channel. So now here they all are. Now we want to rank these properly. So what I'm going to do is, how do we want this to work? I think typically there are different ranking structures you can have. And so let's say we have names like this. Adam has 5 points, Bob has 5 points, Carol has 4 points, David has 4 points, and Earl has 3 points. So what are the ranks for these people? And I think the way I would probably do it is like 1, 1, 2, 2, 3. I think that's what we're going to do. So do these people both get medals? Yeah, why not? Okay, let's do that. Sticky thing is probably going to drive me nuts. I could turn it off, but I still want to give it a shot. Yeah. So to figure out your rank, we could have the server do this, although there's no problem having the client churn through, 1,000 entries. It should be pretty fast. So top points, what is this? It's a name and a number of points. We can also get their rank. I wonder if the database can just include this. PostgreSQL return like rank when ordered. As rank. Interesting. How does that work? Is this is actually a thing, I think? Or is this something totally different that just happens to have the same name? Oh, look at that. That's exactly what I want. Well, well, well. Dense rank over order by total mark as student rank. Okay, let's see how this works. The trailing line comma, yeah, I don't know. Okay, so now we connect to our fake database. I'm pretty sure this is our fake one. Oh, what is the fake one? No, there's only one running, right? I don't remember. Password. All right, is this it? Select star from points. Do we have like 7 entries here? 9 entries. How many do I have on the page? I want to make sure this is correct. 8 entries. Oh, someone has 0 points. Oh, right. Yeah, I don't show people with 0 points. Okay, this should work. So select star from points, and then I want this garbage at the end. Not that garbage. Where's the garbage I want? This one. So select star from points. Actually, what do we have in here? User ID. User ID. Num points. Dense rank as rank. Order by num points. Okay, does that work? Hey, nice. It does. Pretty cool. Hey, Lilsa. Lil Saf. Stud rank. What language am I coding in? Technically TypeScript for this, but what you were seeing is mostly Astro. All right, so get top points. We're going to also select, how do we do this? Probably like SQL. How does this work? I don't ever remember this. Oh, the other way around. Can you hear that? The cat is like chittering at some birds outside. I don't know if that's audible on the stream. All right, so that's going to be this stuff, dense rank, blah, blah, blah. I don't need the from points here. Okay, that doesn't work. I wonder if we can also select something else here. Can I do that? There might be a way to do that. I don't know. Let's look this up. Kuzalo select arbitrary SQL. Actually, we might not even need to do things this way. Complex selections. What does this do? Select from where? SQL string concat. This full name. Interesting. Function calls. Function.count. Is there a function.dense rank? Where's function even come from? Oh, select pass. Oh man, this is nuts. This might be kind of tough to do. Let's go to their docs and see if we can look up dense rank. No. Well, it'd be in select query builder. Maybe. And I don't think it's here. I think it's just some random function that can be called. Oh man, she's like really chittering. There's like one crow outside. She's dead set on that crow. Okay, I guess we'll need to try things this way, where we get this function in here, and then we... Actually, this shouldn't be that hard, right? So we do this. And we give it an array of the stuff we want. Yeah, this shouldn't be hard. Okay, so the things we definitely want are these things. So these can just go here. And then the last thing that we want is function dot dense rank. Oh, it kind of thinks it's there, but it's actually not there. There's count all. Oh, man. Is it not going to return users with the same numbers out of order? It's going to sort by points, so this should be fine. I mean, we can test it too. But I don't think there should be a problem there. Yeah, I can't call dense rank. I don't know how you're supposed to do this. I have a question. Which is the coolest thing you learned about tech-wise working at Google? Obviously what you can talk about. Oh, man. I think the coolest stuff is how Google handles the scale that they handle. I don't know how much of that I can talk about, though. But at a high level, it's that there are like well-established ways of doing things. And it took them building a lot of infrastructure to do that. What else? I think that's definitely the coolest thing. Yeah. This might help. So it allows you to not have semicolons at the end of lines. They're optional even in regular JavaScript. So you can just choose to omit them if you want. I mean, sorting some ranks out, same ranks alphabetically. Oh no, I don't want to sort the same ranks in any way. If they're the same rank, then they'll just show up in some order. Oh wait, wait. Are you talking about this thing afterward, the order by? I think that should be respected even with the rank that we have here. That shouldn't be a problem. You need to use as method to give an alias for the raw selection. Equal number. Oh. I think I had this totally wrong. So I'm supposed to put this here. Like that. And then dot as at the end of it. Does that work? Oh, man. I guess we can just get rid of this. Wait, what? No overloads match. Function is defined but not used. I used valor ref? I didn't. Oh, right. Still gotta be an object, I guess. Empty object. What am I missing here? All right, whatever. Let's just ignore that and let's try this. Does this now return with a rank? That might mean you also need over. Order by points. And then Twitch names dot name ascending. I'm not sure. I guess I could order just by rank actually, right? What happens if you change your name? Your points should still be the same. Well, all right, let's see what's going on over here because I might just be doing this wrong and I might be doing it close enough to right. So I'm not showing ranks yet, but we're going to do that now. Instead of showing index, let's show rank. And let's list that here. Rank. Okay, that does not have any information there. Rank does not exist on name and point total. Oh, yeah. So name and point total is actually like point standing, maybe we'll call it that, which means I should actually rename this the proper way. Point standing. Rank is going to be a number. All right, and then we get back the rank as well, and we just include this in here. Cool. And then we're done, right? Sure, whatever. Okay, yeah. So it's showing rank 1 for all of these people, which I guess is technically correct. So we need some of these people to be more than rank 1. Let's just gift random people some points, I guess. Where's the point gifting thing here? Okay, so gift, 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 there. Okay, so now some people have different ranks. And then let's give, I should have done more points than that. Okay, wing out, you've got the most points now. And then we want them to have the same. Yeah, whatever. I think this is working. Cool. So let me gift Yo a point. That definitely helped. Is there any way to track a more permanent user identification? Could I just match somebody and earn or lose points for them? I'm tracking you by your ID underneath all this. Also, these are fake points, just so you know. Not the ones I'm giving in to Yo. The ones I'm giving to everybody else are fake points. So here, you see this user ID? This you cannot change. This is always going to be the same. This isn't even your Twitch ID, by the way. But yeah, your Twitch ID is something you also can't change. You can only change your name. Aren't they all fake points? No, these are very real points that everybody wants. Can't believe you, Mitch. Very real. They don't actually have GUIDs for users. That's not the right table I was showing. The table I would want to show you is Twitch. What did I call the table? User correlation. Describe user correlation. Yeah. So there's a Twitch ID, which is just a string, and I think it looks like a number. Whoops. Okay, well, I think we got the rank thing working, and so now I don't need to do anything in code. Now, why could I not get rid of this stuff? Remove unused declarations. Then it says unexpected empty object, and I don't think you can remove this. Like if I say unused here, oh, can I just make it an underscore? I thought there was some way to, Yeah, and if I just delete the variable altogether, it says no overloads match this. So it has to know that I pass in an argument. I think you can use an array directly without the function. Oh yeah, you're right. Of course. Thank you very much, Yo. Swimming in fake points. All right, -1 for saying fake points. They're real points. All right, cool. So we got all that. Now we need to do things based on your rank. So instead of index, we're going to take rank. Your index means nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's actually not totally true that it means nothing. Oh, wait, rank now needs to be -1, right? Because you can't be the 0th rank person. So this is rank without the +1, and this is rank without the +1. Okay, good. Yeah, so there's that. How's that look? Hey, Joaquin. Okay, so 1, wing out. 2, Fatudi, tied for 2, Voffy. And then everyone else is tied for 3. Ooh, there's no rank medal there, though. Why did that happen? Because if rank is less than 3, that should not be rank is less than 4. There. This looks ugly because there are a bunch of 3rd place people. But that's not going to be the case in practice. Now, we're going to gift Adam Learns Live a bunch of points. Oh my goodness, look how many points that is. All right, yeah, so I win. And then we have 2nd, 3rd, and a whole bunch of 4th place people. Now, is it worth it to show other numbers here? I don't think so. I don't think you need to know how many people there are. I think people just care about their ranks. Rigged. How many points you need to be accepted by your peers? I don't know, peers, what do you think? How many points does JR Pleb need? All right, so the only thing we haven't done are profile pictures. I want to upload that second, though. I think I want to upload this stuff now. Anything else I want to do? No, I think that's pretty much it. I think this page looks good. I do like the profile pictures, though. And I do kind of want to do that. Where did the preview go? Oh, here it is. It's only when you do this. Yeah, I think that adds quite a lot. All right, but let's push this for now. So bot database now returns a point standing, which contains the rank. We return a bunch of the, oh, wait a sec. Doesn't this, is this somehow only here? point standing. Oh, yeah, I guess so. Okay. Yeah, I mean, looks pretty good. So we actually don't want to order by points, although I guess points are the same as rank. You could just say rank descending, right? Does this work the same way now? Nope. It's rank ascending. There we go. Okay, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yep. Anything else we need to look at here? Oh, point standing, get the rank, then all the funky monkey stuff. Yeah. Nice. Okay, so style the points page. Big thanks to the funky monkey for this. Cool, cool, cool. You're powerless here. All right, sync changes. We'll do this from the command line. Code, abbot, get push, get pull. What did I change remotely? Why did this even happen? What would I have changed? Am I doing pagination? Everyone's going to be on the same page, but also remember, this only happens when I manually give out a point. So right now, there are a total of 12 people on this page. If I were to gift another 100 people points, that might take weeks. And by the time I'm finally at a number where like, okay, we don't want to see 500 people on here, then I could just cap the query. And I could just do that now, but I don't feel like there's a need to do it until there's actually a problem. And then, yeah, I just put a limit by over here. There's not going to be pagination or anything. This is literally just for like who's at the top. It's a very silly site to begin with. So what did I change over here? Oh, I merged a pull request. I never pulled this. So let's do get pull no rebase. Actually, I don't mind rebasing on top of this. This is such a simple change. It should be fine. Conflict. Oh, for points out Astro. Oh, because of the link? I think that's something Funky Monkey fixed. Well, whatever. Let's see what the conflict is. Yeah, I think we just ditched the original thing. And instead accept the incoming change. Okay, problem solved. Click the plus. Get rebase continue. And push. Okay, now we have to plan how do we get profile pictures. So we can fetch 100 profile pictures at a time. Where do we save these? Well, if I'm going to fetch these, then I want to only fetch them from, well, I only can fetch them from the server, actually, because I don't have you log in on this. I can only fetch these on the server since I need a token. So the bot would need to fetch the pictures. I would want to save these on disk. Hey, Moonscript. About those points, I think I lost them. Yeah, I don't think you'll be able to get any. Sorry. Oh, look, you found 3 points right there. So save these on disk. I wonder when these can change and how would I know to update them? Because that's kind of the problem here. Maybe we allow like 1 fetch per day could update the profile pictures. Because I don't really care if those are out of date. Yeah, if you get to this page and your profile picture is wrong for some amount of time, I don't think that's a problem. Would love a final glance at the old database. Oh, the old points? Did I have a command about those somewhere? I think I made a gist or something. Yeah, there was a gist. I don't know how I would find it though. Probably go to gist.github.com. Probably search through here. View your gists. You have anything about points? Points. Created 3 weeks ago. Here you go. Oh, Fatudi beat me to it. Fatudi also, look at this snark. I told you to make it a command and you said no. Okay, fine. Here's a point. Although that was a very unwilling point. I found it myself. How do you save it back to the server after you've corrected it? So this is all a very interesting process. So I just pushed to GitHub, and GitHub is going to run a GitHub action, and it'll make a Docker image, and then my mini PC will detect a new image and automatically update. So at some point, without me having to do anything else, you should just be able to refresh this page and you'll eventually see the new design. I just joined. Who got the point? Patootie got the point. I noticed no programmer D on this list. Yeah, so like I said, at some point we'll be able to refresh this. We'll see Funky Monkey's new design, but it won't have pictures on it yet. So I could keep track of when I last fetched these. And maybe only fetch them once per day. But I may still get rate limited at some point. Maybe I should just limit the number of top points to 500. Alternatively, I could fetch just the top 3 people. Do we have a new website yet? No, not yet. I wonder if something went wrong. Let's take a look. That's a check mark. That means success. So then, yeah, we just have to keep refreshing until it works. Hey, it worked. Look at that. Yeah, so currently, and by the way, this page is now accessible to everybody here too. If you look at this page, we have a lot of people tied for 3rd place. So someone's going to need to get the next point out of this list of people. Who will it be? Not me. You're not in the list. You have 0 points right now. Yeah, I think maybe we just limit this. Let's go look up the API for this. Actually requires 2 people to get a point. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah. Or 1 person to get 2 points. Like if Alfred gets to 3 points, then it'd be 7, 3, 2, and that would work. Yeah. Yeah. I'll take another. No can do. We can't sully points like that. That's not fair. Okay, so let's go look up the Twitch API. Where do you even find this? I don't know, let's just look at this up and see what happens. Do they have something for users? Where is it? User. Unban. What is there not like get information about a user? I know what the API is. What? Where's get information about somebody? Oh man, this is. Oh, here we go. Get banned users, get users. All right, and this is what gives me a profile picture for somebody. Profile accent color, thumbnail URL. Yeah, this is broadcaster. Get channel. Let me just go find the thing. Patooty's trying really hard here. Get user profile picture without login. This isn't a thing though, right? Because this is as of 2020. I think they got rid of this API, didn't they? Your header overflows right kind of triggers me. Which one? This? Are you talking about the bot one? I'm not even sure what you mean. The background blue. Is this on or off? No, dark reader's already off. I mean, I see a border around the page. Are you talking about like this here that's missing? Oh. Yes, you probably are. You're saying it's this? Should be W screen. Or W full. Can I just do that, or was this already like dropped from this thing? Hey, nice. All right. Thanks, Memphis. Here's a point. Okay, let's go fix that. W screen turns to W full. Well, Discord ID. I mean, these aren't necessarily the same as your Discord name. I'm trying to fetch Twitch names or Twitch pictures. Fix header width. Okay. I'll hold off on pushing that one because it's such a minor change for now. Anyway, the URL was what exactly? It was helix/users. I mean, there should be a /users here somewhere, right? Yes, this. Return profile image URL. Yeah, this. So what are the limitations on this? You may look up users using their user ID, login name, or both, but the sum total of the number you may look up is 100. You may specify 50, 100. Yeah, 100 IDs and names. If you don't specify IDs or names, the request returns information about the user and the access token if you specify a user access token. To include the user's verified email address, you must use a user access token that includes user read email. Okay. So yeah, I can fetch 100 of these at a time, but what are the rate limits? I don't know. And when do they change? And how do you know that they've changed? Well, calling this is not a problem. Somewhere here, we call into, yeah, this, get top points. So this is just bot database directly. But what I'm about to do will require the bot. And I did something like this before, and I don't remember what I did it for. What did I do it for? Voice commands. Fuzzy something? Fuzzy command request. Yes, this. Okay, so this is a way of getting stuff from the web interface over to the bot. I need to do... No, wait. Web interface over to the bot. What am I talking about? This way of just calling into the bot from my own thing. And what we want to do here is have something run on the server that'll have access to the bot. I'm not sure how I want to do this. Can't you just use... So I was saying this earlier. I think a couple of people have suggested this. I either want people's profile pictures or nothing. Yeah, I don't want something random. My M key has been double typing a lot lately. And the other day during mentoring, I just broke my number layer key. I had to put on a different switch. Okay, let's see if this fixes it. There we go. The URLs are static until the user changes their image. So you can store them in the database and refresh it every X days or whatever you want. Yeah, I guess the bot token exists in the database. So I guess technically I could have the web server log in as the bot and fetch images. and then store them in the database. However, I have a running bot. So I could have the server request directly from the running bot. I think that's what I'd want to do. You can just hard code mine. Could you do it as the bot when they're given points? Yeah, that's something I could do, and then just store it in the database. It's a pretty good idea. Unless I end up wanting their profile picture anywhere else. Wonder what the rate limits for these things are. Yeah, just fetch your picture. Yep. I think it's a pretty reasonable way of doing things. And if it's in the database, then I guess this is fine. Also, it's just a URL, right? I don't even need to store image data. Yeah, this. The problem, I guess, is if you ever change it. So let's say I give you a point and then 5 years pass and you look at the leaderboard. You might not have an up-to-date photo, but nothing would ever update your photo. You probably already fetched that info indirectly when you look up the Twitch ID by username. How do I do that right now? Gift. Yeah, here. Get user by name. Let's see. I bet it does have it. Where might it be? Profile picture URL. Yeah, there it is. Well. Just remove all their points manually. Actually, just gifting them 0 points should also do it. Yeah, okay. Well, I guess this will do it. We gift a point to Fatuti for the idea and a point to Toulouse for the suggestion on already fetching this stuff. So now that should have fixed our problem, right? Or does it? I don't actually know. / points. No, it doesn't, because I gifted 2 people who weren't there. Darn it, why couldn't Courageous Mayonnaise have suggested one of those things? The point giving is getting out of hand. It's not getting out of hand. I'm the one who says whether it's getting out of hand. I don't say that it's getting out of hand. Okay, so then here's what we're going to do, and I'm going to do this post-break. But when gifting points, update the user's profile picture in the database. So write a migration to store profile pictures in the database. Twitch profile, or maybe it's like Twitch user info, not just let's Twitch profile picture. Twitch user info. Update the user profile picture in the database, and then when fetching point totals, fetch the profile pictures, and then add this in, and this is the image. Oh, and an alt, which this is pretty lazy, Funky Monkey. Look at this. Funky Monkey's avatar. Funky Monkey's avatar. These aren't all your avatar. These are different images. I joke, of course. I think they're doing a fantastic job. Make sure to update the alt text. There we go. Do you have a favorite resume template or thing you go back to in sprucing up your resume? I think I just came up with something many years ago and then just kept kind of doing something that made sense in that. But I think if you just look up any resume template online, it's fine. I doubt people are judging the template very much. I think they're just saying, can I read it? Is the content here that I would expect? Notice how I did it was Ella giggle. Yes, I've noticed. Trust me. Okay, we're going to take a break. And we've got, probably like 45 more minutes of this, assuming nothing goes wrong. And what could go wrong? What could possibly happen? Yeah, and then we'll switch over to the Godot stuff, I think. Okay. Is it jump time? It's jump time. Oh, hey everybody. Apparently, yeah, bad time to go on a break. I'm guessing kit rated. Yeah. Raider for Kit Boga. Okay, hi everybody. Yeah, we're back. Bad time to go on a break. Close the game. Whew. All right. Close everything we're doing. How's everybody doing? I'm working on something that is kind of silly. So when people are helpful in the stream, I give them points, and the points are useless. But you get a little medal next to your name if you have the most points. So that's what we're working on. This design was done by the Funky Monkey, and what I want to add next is people's profile pictures. Yeah, so it'll look like this. So yes, what do I do? So I'm kind of all over the place. We just had a big conversation this morning about what's the future of this stream. And I talked a lot about what do I want to do when it comes to the mainstay content of this channel. So a lot of what I do is development content, and it's been web dev, it's been game dev, it's been just all sorts of things. I've done infrastructure for a while, and I'm not sure I want to do like just development. The only other thing that really happens on this channel is mentoring, and I do one-on-one sessions with people, and that's been great. It's very rewarding for me. I think it's very helpful for the mentees, and people have generally liked watching it. But I feel like there's got to be something else, and so that's what we were talking about this morning. I'm not totally sure. I have some conclusions from this, and I don't know how many people are even still here because I was on break as soon as I got the Raiders. By the way, thank you very much, Kit. If you go to this site, this is just a document of what I was typing up earlier. I've got some conclusions that I came to. I want to try a bunch of different things out. So anyway, if anything related to technology or development is kind of your jam, then feel free to tune in, follow. I think my chat just disconnected. Can you see this message? Where did the cat go? Okay, I want to make sure I'm not crushing her as I move the chair around. Okay, cool, yeah. Yeah. And I am also making some content on YouTube. I've been trying to produce a video every week. The one I just did yesterday is on a mini PC. So I have, how do I stop this from playing? I have that computer that you see. I'm not going to point to it because then it'll start playing. But I have that, and it just talks about what led me to this. And yeah, I've been doing a bunch of different kinds of videos and stuff. Why are yours highlighted red? Anything that has my name in it is highlighted red. Yeah, so you said Adam here. It's highlighted red. Anyway, welcome on in. We are going to do this change, so you'll get to see some of this development. I won't just keep yammering. I've yammered enough today. And I wrote down all the things we need to do here. So first thing is our database does not store user profile images. And I want to figure out how we're going to do this exactly. I have this Twitch names table. I want to know, should I make a Twitch user info table, or should I just store profile pictures? This just has ID and name. Yeah, names might get updated. Although I guess really your user profile picture might get updated. I kind of want to just throw it into its own table for right now. And only once I have too much user data will I separate things. By the way, if anyone has any questions as I go through this, feel free to ask. I'm just kind of throwing people in here. Again, what we're doing is we're just going to take this design and we're going to add in the profile pictures that are not currently there on the production side. And that's it. Oh my God, yeah. We absolutely love the cat. She is great. We got a heating pad, and it's like just big enough for her to sit on. And even when it's not on, she'll go over to it and she'll lay down on it like it's supposed to be on because she expects it to be warm. So then I'll usually find her, turn it on. We're probably going to buy a heated cat bed or something for her. I left 5 minutes ago. Now I'm lost. If you mean you were in Kit's channel and now you're not in Kit's channel, yeah. So just to be clear what's going on here, I'm a developer. I was working on this site. This is just, I just give points to people in chat. So if you type gift and then, you know, a name of somebody and a number, it'll give them that many points. This is only a command that I can use, and this just keeps track of the points. So that's it. There's no real purpose. It's just to acknowledge people here. And we don't have profile pictures, and I want to add these in. So that's it. That's what we're doing. Like I said, feel free to ask questions. I'm happy to answer. You know, Moonlander came to say, oh, awesome. Did you try it out yet? Your tabs are almost readable. This appears. All right, I'll close them all out. Why won't this close?
Whoops.
Oh, there we go. Nice. Oh, just got back home. Okay, cool. Well, I'd love to hear how it goes. Oh yeah, I never thought about that. Countertop when the dishwasher's on. Yeah, the points do not matter. Okay, so I think we're gonna go with this Twitch profile pictures, and they're not really profile pictures. They're what are they? They're profile URLs. I guess it's fine to just call it profile pictures. Need to clean my desk and stuff. Oh man, I'd be like tearing it out of the packaging. Anyway, let me know if it works, if you like it. Definitely happy to try to help where I can with that stuff. Okay, so migration. I wrote this all in a README. Been out all night viewing a house. Ooh, nice. I hope it's going well over there. Finally caught the stream. Yeah, so Funky Monkey is the designer of the person who made this design here. Looks amazing. I have implemented most of it. I don't know if you saw, but I just need to put in the profile pictures now. And I don't have the profile pictures, so we're going to go fetch those. So in my README, we have a thing about migrations, and I have something about running them. So create this. Our migration name is going to be Twitch profile pictures. Now, I am pretty sure I do migrations with hyphens. I do. I'm going to write that in the README because I don't want to keep forgetting this. Note that I use hyphens in... Actually, let me just put this here. Create migration name with hyphens. There. Less documentation read through. Rate limit is 800 requests per minute. And every API returns a rate limit star header telling you about your limit. I wonder what the bot does if I hit the rate limit. I think I just want to limit the number. Wait a second. What? This is... No, this shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, this shouldn't be a problem. Because this is only now when I gift points. I'll never gift that many points. Watch VOD tomorrow. Oh, cool. Yeah. They have a configure website for it over here. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, kebab case. Yeah. It's just easier for me to write the with hyphens thing. You use software for that? What do you use? For the design, you mean? Huh. All right, so what are we naming this? Twitch profile picture. So I'll run this. Oh, where are we running this from? Switch to database directory. Okay, so code abbot package database. There was a command to do something like that. Send points to everybody. It was called make it rain. Except for it gave a random number of points. One of our moderators used it a long time ago with the number 1000, which is a ton of points. And it was very hard to figure out how to undo that. Okay, back up the database. Good. Now write the contents of the migration file. So Twitch profile pictures. This should be pretty simple. It's going to look pretty much just like Twitch names. I don't know where we even have that table. Yeah, here we have it. So we're going to create that table just like we do over here. Take care, Brom. Yeah, thanks for watching. Okay. Yeah, Funky Monkey is a good enough designer where they probably don't need to really hash things out ahead of time. Whereas if I were designing it, I definitely need to draw things out. Although when they do, bigger designs, they definitely use other tooling for that. Okay, so now in this case, we need to drop the Twitch names table. So let's search for that. Here it is. Put this over here. All right, so what are we calling this? We're calling this Twitch profile pictures. We take in their Twitch ID and we add a profile URL or profile picture URL, something like that. And the rest of this is all fine. And then we need SQL from here as well. And that's it. So there's our migration. All we're doing is adding in a new table and it correlates your ID to your profile picture. And then there's some dates, which probably are never going to really matter, but they're there. And then we need to run this migration. So write the contents, now migrate it. Good. Now, ideally, we should test the down of it as well. So let's go and take a look. Did it create our table? There it is, Twitch profile pictures. Just as a sanity check here, we will describe the table. It has your ID, your profile picture URL. Sounds good. Now we're going to run the down on this. That should undo the migration. So now this is gone. It is not gone, which means I messed something up. Oh, I have latest and then down. I meant to just write down. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's gone. Cool. could even optimize fetching the pic if the updated out was less than 24 hours ago. Just skip updating. Well, I'm going to fetch the picture every time I get to the point anyway, because I need to correlate a name to an ID, and the ID might technically have changed at any given point. Well, I guess maybe it can't do that. I don't know if names are squatted on. If you have the name Bob on Twitch and you switch to Carol, and then someone else has the name David and they switch to Bob, how fast can these two people do these actions? It doesn't really matter. I'm not going to probably change anything, but that's kind of what I was considering for that. By the way, for anyone who doesn't know, I guess I'll just explain this in case people don't feel like asking questions, but a database migration here is a way of saying like, hey, my database has a table for users, for example. And in users, we have a name and we have an ID. But what I'd really like to have is an email address here. And so what you do is you migrate the database from this schema to one that includes the entire thing that you want. And the way you undo a migration is by saying, I want to drop this row or drop an entire table. And so that's what I was just testing here. We have the up, which is what creates it, and we have the down, which is what undoes it. And so now we have the migration. Now we need to finish these instructions. We generate types like so. This is for TypeScript. And then copy them to the right location. And then restart the extension host. Restart extension host. There we go. Okay, so now we have this. I think we're done with the first step, right? Right migration, done. Okay, I'll just mark this as a check for now. When gifting points, update the profile picture in the database. All right, let's go over to our gift command, gift, and we get user by name. And then what do we do with this? We get their Twitch ID so that we can modify points for them. I guess let's also just get their profile picture and try updating that. Okay, well, let profile picture URL equals string undefined. What steroids did I take at the gym? Gluteus maximizers. Kiboga rated. And I was on break, so I think a bunch of people left before I even got a chance to demo any content to them. What about using their email address as the unique ID? I think you need a special scope to get their email address. Like, I don't think you can just look up random people's email addresses. Remember, this is my bot running on other people's user accounts. So the bot is like whatever it is called, Adam Learns bot. And I can't just take your account. Who even said this? Oh yeah, Dan Decodes. Yeah, I can't just say like, give me your email address. That would be like a total violation of your privacy. Now, if I have your token and I confirm ahead of time that I can look up your email address, then yes, I'm allowed to look it up. Okay, so we get the profile picture. That comes from here. I don't think you're guaranteed to have a profile picture, which means yeah, what is this? It's a string, but what if you don't have one? We need to test this on someone who doesn't have a profile picture. How are you going about doing DP of the storage layer? What does DP mean? Check for me. I've never sent one. Yeah, it's a good call. I'll take a look at that once we've test on Fatuti. They don't have a profile picture. Okay. I have my own anime site on GeoCities. A placeholder. Oh, interesting. Oh, the placeholder is actually a profile picture. No dependency injection of the storage layer. If you take a look, I'll just link you the code. If you take a look at bot storage layer, yeah, this. So there's an interface with all the different commands that we have. And then there's a fake storage layer that does nothing, and then a database one that actually does something. And hey, Subi. Yeah, apparently it can't be undefined. It's always going to be set to something. It's an interesting way of doing things. I guess, are there different defaults? Like Fatuti has one that's purplish. Does someone else have one that, yeah, I think they're different defaults. Okay. Oh, Juicebox, thanks for the sub. Welcome back. Juicebox is someone I associate with largely only typing during Jump Royale games. Not to call you out, although sort of to call you out. Okay, so now we know about the profile picture, and we get this here, and we say it's assigned a value but never used. Yep, we gotta do that next. So we're gonna try to update this. This is just the best effort thing. We say await this dot storage layer dot update profile picture, and we don't really care if this fails. We take in the Twitch ID and the profile picture, and that's it. And then catch. And if there's an error here, I don't want to return. I just want to await this. Updating the profile picture. Moving on anyway. I don't know. This is going to return in chat, which is probably not the best idea. Maybe I also just say like error message here equals this. Error message. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Way to autocomplete. And console.error, the same message, yeah. Okay, cool. Phrase Bezos. Ready to interact with the stream outside of Jump Royale. Whoa, no, you don't have to do that. I honestly don't mean to call you out to actually change actions. I'm mostly just saying something because you subscribed, that's all, which I appreciate. Yeah. Just joining. What language is this? This is TypeScript. Bezos the Bezos. Okay, so update profile picture doesn't exist, so we need to go to bot storage layer. We do the same thing that we pretty much have for modify points. So duplicate this, change the name of this, and take their profile picture URL. Good. It does not return anything. Oh, well, I guess technically it returns a promise void. Yeah. All right, next we go to the fake storage layer and we put this in here. It's async and does nothing. And then we go to the bot database and we code the actual thing. And that is not what I want. And that's not what I want. And we'll eventually get there. There it is. Okay. Do I need this here? Oops, this is the right class. Oh, what am I doing? All right, bot database, where are we at? Yeah. Do I need that? I apparently do. Hey, Neochroma. Grabbing profile pics for Jump Royale. Not for Jump Royale, for the bot point website. So this thing right now doesn't have profile pictures, and it should look like this. So we're just going to grab those. Yeah, the design is funky monkeys. Definitely great. How often are you polling for new ones? I built something like this for my stream, but never refreshed. So when people upload a new pic, they all break. I am only doing it when I actually call the gift command. So right now there are, let's say like 14. I'm not going to actually count these. There are like 14 names here. And so that's all the people I need profile pictures for. I don't think that the list is ever going to grow beyond about like 200 or 300 people. The Pointless Points website. Yep. Okay, so in this case, we want to do pretty much the same thing we did when we came to modify points, which is this code here. Let's just see what it suggests. This is a transaction that tries inserting into this. It doesn't need a transaction for that. Oh, except for it does. I guess we need their Twitch name for this. I guess I should just, because this will insert their user if it didn't exist. We should just fail if it doesn't exist. Yeah, which means I would need to change this code around, right? Modify points probably has this logic in it. Yeah. And in order for this to work, that means we need their username. I don't want to just have some arbitrary, like, update everything. We could just pass in their username. Yeah. Okay. Want to be able to order a pizza off the dark web? Couldn't you order it off the regular web? What is a dark web pizza? Like here's some Bitcoin on top. There was my birthday, and I did not have time to do, well, happy belated birthday. And yeah, I think I saw in Discord you posted something about it. Oh, I didn't see that it was CodeJam related, but nice. Yeah. You wanted this? Did I? I think I just want to idly call you out. And I think I did that. How do we undo this? Yeah, well, I'm happy that you started that, Neochromer. I think it's really good. I hope you're happy with the results too. Plus, you can always build on it however much you want now. All right, so we can take in the username for this. I guess I'm going to do this. Username string. This also then needs to go over here. It needs to be the same thing. Username string. Okay, and then just delete all this stuff. All right. So, ensure the user exists. Then select from points. I don't need to do that. This actually doesn't even really need to be a transaction here. We're going to insert into Twitch profile pictures. User ID, and then what did I call it? Profile picture URL? Probably. And then let's do this. And on conflict of the user ID, then we set the profile picture. Yeah. Oops, I meant to do this. All right, return nothing. And now what did I type wrong here? Twitch profile pictures, did I not call it that? Twitch profile pictures. So what's the problem? Yeah, just copy pasting to make sure. Not assignable to type points, blah, blah, blah. This shouldn't matter. User ID, profile picture URL. I'm trying to see what I could have possibly done wrong here. I don't see anything. Yeah, I don't see anything. Points command name config. It doesn't know the table exists. How's that possible? I reran the types and everything. Let's just cat this thing. Do we have anything about profile pictures? No, apparently not. Did I not regenerate the types? Oh, wait, did I run down and then I ran up again? Oh my God, I'm an idiot. Okay, well, whoops. Let's just redo that. All right. And then copy this. Okay, now it should know. Now there should be no red squiggly there. Yeah, now there are different red squigglies because I called this something else. What did I call this? Twitch ID? No, that's not right. No, it is Twitch ID. Why did I call it Twitch ID here? What did I call any other one? Points? I called it user ID? I guess I don't need their user ID. Oh, I guess it doesn't hurt. I have abandoned JS and it's dead to me. What are you using instead? All right, so I am not sure what exactly I want to do for this. I could just name this Twitch ID and everything would be fine. And then here, use the Twitch ID. But here's what the implication of this is. I have an indirect layer. I have this concept of users, which is like my own IDs. And then I have a concept of Twitch users, which is Twitch's IDs. And then I have a user correlation table, which is user IDs to Twitch IDs. So if I were to just store profile pictures with a Twitch ID, then if I ever delete the user out of my own database, they wouldn't get deleted out of here. Wait, would they? What did I correlate this to? Am I just on autopilot too much? What did I correlate this to? References to user correlation.twitch ID. Oh, Well, then never mind. It'll automatically work. So ensure user exists will give me a UID, but I don't actually need the UID. Okay, fine. All right. It'll all work. So where do we call this and then not use it? Right here. Well, would you look at that? That's pretty much exactly what we want. All right, delete that stuff and we're done. Yeah. Okay. All right, so this should be done. Now when fetching point totals, update or fetch the profile pictures. Okay, so I believe we called this point standing. And a point standing is now going to take a profile picture URL. It will always exist. And when we fetch from the database, we're going to return this profile picture URL. Good. Now we need to join on yet another table. Where's points? This stuff. Inner join, what am I selecting? Twitch profile pictures. And I need their Twitch ID. Where is that? Twitch names, user correlation. And then this is dot Twitch ID. Okay. And then we need to select their profile picture, which is this dot profile picture URL. All right, I think we're good. Let's just spew some images onto the page now. So on points.astro, we go take the image tag, and where do we put this? We put it inside the TD right before the name. So somewhere here, there's a name inside the TD right before the name. Like so. Okay, so this is going to use Funky Monkey's picture for everything. It's just hard-coded for right now. This is not even localhost. Would help if I'm on the right site. Oh, no. Sorry, it's an Giggle. All right, and also I somehow got this to be... Oh, that's why it was a flex before. Oh. Well, well, well. All right, so we put flex here again. Yeah, that looks pretty good. All right, now we need the proper profile ID. That is going to be this profile picture URL. And I just take that from over. Whoa, where did, what? Sticky thing is weird. It says unsafe assignment of an any value. Shouldn't be doing it. I'll need to figure that out. Yeah, why is that happening? Bot database, update profile picture, returns. No, it's not that. That returns its point standing. Oh, I don't have entries for these people. That's why. Oh. All right, take care, juice box here. Have a good meeting. Why so many tables? So in this particular case, it's just because I don't want to merge tables yet. I want to hold off until I actually need more data from the user. Because right now I'm storing their name and now their profile picture. So I could get rid of one of these tables and just put it into the same one. Right, so the problem is that wait, no, what is the problem here? This doesn't always exist. Can I default this to something? Can I just like hard code to... Yeah, what happens if these images stop pointing at something? I guess it'll be a broken image. Default to Giggle. I could just default to whatever Patooties is because it's one of the default ones. Oh, it's even under user default pictures. Look at that. Yeah. But I don't even know that this is the problem. So I need to go restart the bot. Where's the bot running? Class bot database incorrectly implements. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, bot storage layer has this, and then bot database should have the username in there. Yeah. This shouldn't still be an issue. Yeah, found 0 issues. Okay, so now where's the bot? Yeah, I'll try giving a fake point to somebody. I don't know if it'll just update automatically. Insert a record for all Twitch accounts. The ones I already have, yes, I could do that. But I think I'd just rather, when it's coming out of the database, just check to see, is it blank? All right, so if we gift a point, where'd they all go? They're all gone. That's not good. What did I do? Select star from points. They're in there, just not returning anything, which means that the site messed up or the server messed up. Looks like it's the server. I don't see any problem on the server. I am actually not sure. I'm not sure what happened to all of this. I don't have anything in this table. Do I even have a table? Why is it taking so long to load? T body looks like it's empty. The only change I made though is to try to add in that image. So it means I must have messed that up. Profile picture URL, and then put in an image. And it's still saying this is unsafe. This is probably not an issue anymore. Is it? Oh, it looks like it knows. I probably need to restart something. I'm not even sure what at this point. I just restarted the bot. I don't think anything should even change here. Well, I guess I'll restart it. You need a left join instead of inner join? Oh. Okay. Gotcha. Am I ever going to rename that? It's one of those things that needs to happen in a co-working kind of stream. So now this might not exist, right? So profile picture, otherwise, we'll just copy image address in here. Okay. Then let's gift out some points. Yeah. All right, there we go. So that's our default profile picture. Now, if I give a point to somebody in this channel, so gift Adam learns live 1, there's a database error updating their profile picture. Also interesting, it took the name I typed and not their display name. I should probably take their display name. Yeah, I'll write that down too. Other things to do, use the user's display name when I gift them a point, not what I typed. Oh, hello, cat. Oh my God, I have to take a picture of this. Oh, she moved. She's peeking her little head through the curtain. She retracted it back into her turtle shell. All right, so what am I doing wrong here? Can't update the image. What's going on? What is she doing? Hang on one sec. Hi. You want to come over? You want to be on stream? You want to be a stream cat? Will you look at the camera? No? Whoop, you're attacking. She does not like these curtains. Okay, can't get a good picture. Seems to be padding or margin around the body or containing div for the page. You need padding or margin around the body. I copied everything except for you had a W screen that I changed to W full. What? What is she packing? Huh. Yeah, I think that was the only thing I changed, but I never uploaded it here. Yeah, I didn't put it online. That's right. All right, so what is going on with this? Insert into here, Twitch ID, profile picture URL. What is the problem with this? I'll just put a breakpoint here. Did you just color pick my pants? You gotta run the same command we ran. All right. Missing start script. You'd think I would connect to the correct location first. There we go. All right, so now we try gifting a point, and it should break in. How, what? It didn't do that. Do I not have a breakpoint here? What's going on? Why are these turning a different color? What? Remove all breakpoints. Unbound. That shouldn't be happening. Huh. Visual Studio Code unbound breakpoint. What is this? I think source maps. Huh. I don't know. I haven't had this happen before. If I go to some other package like this, can I set breakpoints anywhere? That's bound. So this one isn't. I wonder if I just need to build this. Okay, let's close out of this thing. Why can't I kill this? There we go. All right, this should be working. And now I should be able to click here for a breakpoint. Yeah. But then I start it and it unbinds itself. I don't know why that's happening. Yeah, and I can't debug this if it's not letting me break in. That's peculiar. Well, what could be going wrong here? We call update profile picture from just one location. And that's here. No, that's not here. Excuse me. It is this. We call it a Twitch ID and profile picture. Oh, aren't there 3 arguments? Yes, there are. Okay, well, that's the problem. So we just need their username. Where's that? Username. This actually should be their display name. Don't you have to build first? It should have built automatically. Right, debugger instead. Yeah, I mean, at this point, I already fixed the bug, but yeah, let's try that out. Unexpected debugger statement. I mean, that should be fine. Okay, let's try running this. Why ID and username? Because their ID can't change, but their username can. So I might need to update it in the database. In this particular case, there's some redundancy here. All right, so we gift a point. Close out of this. Gift a point. Hey, nice, it broke in. Okay, so we're gonna write this down then for, just close out of this. Thank you, Hideo. Gift Hideo a point. Go over to here, go over to our VS Code notes. In troubleshooting, do we have anything here about unbound breakpoints already? No. Unbound breakpoints. Every once in a while, you'll try to set a breakpoint. And you'll see something like this. I gotta run this again just to see this. Wait, now it's not unbound? What? I don't know. Yeah. Oh, I gotta close this, by the way. Oh my God, cat. Cat. Come over, let me pet you. Okay, fine. Stay behind your curtain of doom. Every once in a while, I'll try to set a breakpoint and it won't turn red. It instead says unbound breakpoint when you hover over it. For cases like that, if you're coding in JavaScript or TypeScript, just type debugger into your code and that should work. All right, so close this thing, close this, and figure out if we're done. I think we pretty much are, right? So now I can go back to this thing. Yeah, there's my proper image. So now if I say gift wing out 0, it should update their picture. Their picture might actually be a purple image though. Right? No, it didn't even, did it crash? Oh, it's not even running. It's not that it crashed. I purposely closed that and then I never restarted the bot. Oh man. All right, there we go. Yeah, so now they should have their image again. Yep, nice. Cool, cool, cool. I really like it. Is the middle table supposed to overlap the background? What are you talking about? Also, Suvi, thanks for subbing. I saw earlier group by method. Did you define that method or is it from a module? Group by should be something that the database is doing, although I don't actually use group by, I guess. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, usually it would be something that the database library is doing, and that's from Kuzulu. But I don't know where that is. When you have too many users, it scrolls. Oh, you're saying that this is scrolling even without having too many users? Yeah. Middle table is supposed to overlap the background. Maybe I'm misunderstanding what you're saying still, but I think you're just saying that I can scroll the page even though there's no need to scroll the page. Look at the main site. What am I looking at? That I have to scroll it aside, you mean? Yeah, that's another issue, I guess. Oh, that was the first issue. Never mind. That I just haven't fixed. What are you doing? Oh, she's got her little mouse toy. Looks different than... Oh, interesting. Huh. I wonder why. And I wonder what's doing the height of this thing, too. Cat Cam Wen. She's a very young cat. She's like probably 2 point something years old. So she's got a lot of energy. I think cat cams are for when they're older and stay in one spot for long enough. So what is creating that border around the whole page? I think if I just got rid of the border. Oh, is it the table that has its own background? I see. So that shouldn't be an issue then. And what's giving this the height that it has? Do we have any sort of height? Nope. Then maybe it's coming from a child. This perhaps, height 100 VH, yeah. That is doing it. Out of curiosity, if I say this is 100%, yeah. Yeah, I think I want to get rid of this H screen though. What if I just replace it with H full? I don't even see H screen on here because I deleted it. Where is this H screen? Oh. It's like trying to destroy that mouse toy. I don't see this here. Oh, it's probably coming from... No, there's no other class. Yeah, I don't see this H screen. Look at the bottom of the production table. 2 lines below where my mouse was. I'll just type H screen. I mean, there it is. It's this div. So if I replace this with H full, does it do? She's gonna like disconnect the stream pretty soon. She's playing around the router. Yeah, padding or margin inside the H screen for other elements. It's probably forcing additional height. I think I'll just delete the H full that we have here and just add some like MY8 or something. Oops. But I mean, that makes the page look a lot worse. Yeah. Change the background color of the body to slate. Okay, yeah, let's go take a look. So this is the command search. That one's fine. Delete this and change the background color of the body to slate 900. Let's see. So where is this coming from? I think. Wait, what? I'm so confused right now. How is the body not taking up the entirety of the page? What is this then? Yeah, I'm pretty confused. Oh, I guess it's always going to take up the whole page, and it's just that the elements knows that it's not the height of that. Okay, never mind. All right, so change this to slate. So where's this coming from? Body background color. I guess I would change this over here. Yeah. So this would change to whatever slate is, but technically this should change based on whether we're in dark mode or light mode. So probably I should just get rid of this completely and see where that leaves us. Oh, there's no dark mode and light mode here. I don't have a way of customizing the body background color. All we have is class dark. I guess I could specify a different class dark here. Oh, that's not the issue if I want to use the slate thing. Because my issue is I'd have to know what the color of BG slate is in order to do this. And I could, I guess, get this from here. Yeah. Does it even use commas? I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, this looks good. Oh boy. If I can use apply in inline CSS, I could just do apply with that. Can I? Slate 50, dark, slate 900. I don't know how this is supposed to work. Is that a preprocessor thing or is that just in regular CSS? I would need a semicolon. Did it work? Doesn't exist. If it's a custom class, make sure it's defined within a layer directive. I'm just gonna default to this for right now and not worry about this too much. Okay, so I think we're good on everything except for the display name. This thing needs a gradient. Hey, Steven Brando. Okay, so this is done. We do not have the customized alt text. So the alt text should say, where's their name? Names avatar. Okay. That won't work. We need a $sign. All right, let's make sure that looks good. How do you see it? Well, I can inspect it, I guess. Yeah, it worked. Okay, there's that. And then the final thing was user display name and not their username. So where do we get the display name from? So I say username equals their parameter, then get their user by that name. And this is a const. We can just turn this into a let and then say username equals user.displayname. Yeah. So update their, or maybe we just, I don't know, yeah. Name to match what they want, not what I typed. Okay. And let's just go restart this and everything should be good. Yeah, it says Adam learns live because that's how I typed it in chat, but I just fixed that problem. So now what's going to happen is, regardless of how I type it in chat, it should, where we have, oh, come on. What happened to my other page? Here it is. Yeah, so now if I type like Adam learns live in all caps, it shouldn't matter. It should get the right display name, yeah. And this is what you set on Twitch, not what I type in. So you can control your own display name. All right, so we just need to run this on everyone on the main site now. But I need to push this code. Are we done? Yeah, I think we're done. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna delete all this from here. And we're gonna check it in. Let's go take a look. Good, profile pictures. Wait, what's going on? Why can't I scroll this anymore? It only has 2 things here. If I click this button, shouldn't it show all of them? What? Something weird is happening. It said 2 changes, but obviously there are more than 2 changes. I'm gonna close out of all these tabs. Okay, I click this button. Now it shows 8 files. Okay, well, whatever. It fixed itself. Okay, username. Yeah, let's check in just this. Stage, where's stage? Oh, you can't do that from here? Huh. Well, that's a difference between this and the other editor that we have. Because here you can select any amount of code and go to stage selected ranges. I want to stage that one and I want to stage this. And just check that in. Yeah. So this is use a user's display name when gifting. It used to use whatever I typed. So this is hard to type like this. Learns live would be on the leaderboard. And not Adam learns live. Event bus whenever Jump Royale starts. You could just search a bunch for people typing join. Or you could just listen to the stream. Yeah, I can give 0 points. And that's what I'm going to do. All right, now the rest of these should all be changes I actually want to check in. So let's go look through them all. So profile picture ID, we update the profile picture. Good. Good. This is a little weird to have right here. But I mean, I think this is fine for now. Get rid of the debugger statement. That looks good. Update profile picture. Cool. We have the migration. We have the updated types. And we have the page that got updated. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Well, other than the background color, that should be in a separate commit. I'm not going to do that, though. All right, cool. Gino, thanks for resubbing. Welcome back. I'm trying to trick me into being an engaged viewer. I'll show him. I'll be as snarky as possible. What was I going to say here? So yeah, add in profile pictures to the points page. The pictures are only updated when you use the gift command. Yeah. All right, let's do it. And now we just push. Get push. All right, nice. Now we start a countdown timer for like 5 minutes, and then the site should be updated. So make sure the points site looks good. All right, chat, you know what time it is? I know what time it is. It's time for Chrome to not respect my close window command. Maybe it's Google Docs that's now absorbing this. Yeah, if I run my shortcut from this tab, it closes them all. If I run it from this tab, it doesn't do anything now. Oh, that's a big shame because this is almost always my first tab. Okay, well, for those who don't know, I'm going to give you instructions now because I'm going to go take my break. but we're about to switch to Jump Royale. And then you can type join in chat to join, and then you control the game with just J and a number. And the number is either negative numbers for left and positive numbers for right. Is it jump time? It's jump time. Hey, Kat, you want to come over? Oh. Come on, Babby. Want to jump up here? Do you want to join me on stream? I don't think she does. I'll clear off desk space just in case. Abby. Okay, fine. All right, let's get to it. Close the game. Let's see if the site got updated. Bot.lan, a.bot.lan/points. Hey, nice. Okay, cool. So now we just need to gift all these people 0 points. I'm going to spam chat like crazy for this. What happened here? Let's just delete these. D $. I don't know why I can't do this. There we go. All right, so here are all the names, and we just need to do gift 0. Get ready for the chat spam. I mean, let's test this one at a time first. Yeah, so Yo's profile picture just changed. Could have done this any number of ways, but I'm going to do it the spammiest way. All right, don't worry. There are only 15 names. If there were more, I wouldn't do it this way. All right, so we've updated a few of these. And we can see them getting populated over here. All the tags. You went 1, 2, and then 4. I see we're just doing powers of 2. Let's see. Can Mike keep up, though? Does he know all of the powers of 2? How high can he go? All right, there we go. All right, so that should be everyone's profile pictures. Nice. Yeah, awesome. Well, I'm very happy with how this turned out. It did take a little longer than I thought. Remember when I was teaching about DB migrations? Yeah, but not populating the data. I actually could technically gift you 0 points. Probably someone has 0 points. Yeah, looks pretty cool. All right, let's move on to the next thing. Actually, there's only an hour left. I wonder what's best to do in that hour. You know, I was thinking of for tomorrow is co-working for half the day and to do Bustin for the rest of the day. For I guess the other half. So basically, this is private to do Bustin, and this is the public version of it. And that way I could get through this list. This list is gigantic now, and there's just a bunch of stuff on it. And I think what I would probably do is do the public one in the morning and then the private one in the afternoon. That way any tasks that would have been... Yeah, that's what I should do. Yeah, okay, that's what we're going to do. But so we still need something for the rest of today. So I'm going to take a look at this. So to do Bustin in the morning, co-working in the afternoon. Does anyone have a Pomodoro site that they like to use? Or something on their phone maybe? Do I even... I guess I need to show it on stream, right? Yeah, I guess a site would be good. Yeah, does anyone have a site that they use? Like a Pomodoro timer site. Pomo Focus. Okay. So pop-up notification is blocked by the browser. Please allow by clicking the bell icon. What bell icon? All right, well, anyway, what does this do? Goes to a break. Then what does this do? Goes back to Pomodoro. Then break. Pomodoro. Break. When does it get to the long break? Oh, there. I'm guessing it's in settings. Long break interval 4. There are alarm sounds. Okay, this seems pretty good. Pomodoro extension in Raycast. I think this would work, and I just need to show this on the stream. I think having it in Abbott would also be fine, but like I think everyone should know what's going on as something's happening. I don't know. I definitely want to test this out. Show this on stream and make sure to set up the co-working scene. Everyone so that I can get input. By the way, I'm going to write this too in my journal, which is habit. Worked on a.bot.land/points to apply the Funky Monkeys design. Took a little longer than I thought it would. because I needed to include profile pictures, which I wasn't storing anywhere, even though they're just URLs. Cool. Make integrated Pomodoro tools. Well, like I said, there's got to be something that shows on stream. I need people to know how long is left until chat break. And that means having some sort of like browser source. And so it means the bot needs to host that content. And that's not a problem, but I don't think that's probably the most important thing to do just yet. And I think, okay, so some questions about this. What time should we use for this? How much focus time should there be? And then how much chat time should be after that? And so for anyone who watches co-working streams, like what do people tend to do? Because I don't really need to deviate too much from that formula. I was thinking like 20-ish minutes on and then like 10 minutes of chat. So it'd be 2/3 working. And then maybe every fourth time we take, oh no, actual breaks for the stream, right? And then maybe 5 minutes for, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. 30 and then 5, 25 and 5. So people don't want to talk to me. People want 5 minutes of chat. People are like, you know what? Just what is going on my keyboard right now? Oh, come on. What is happening with this? Keep like bending keys off of it. There we go. We're trying to keep you efficient. People are like, why not bring it down to 1 minute of chatting? 20 minutes is outside the recommended range. I think minimum is 25. So somewhere between 25 to 30 minutes, or 25 to 30 minutes on 5 minutes of chat. And then probably like a get up break every hour still. Yeah, I can do that. 25 minutes focus, 5 minutes jump time. Now the jump royale stuff will be after a chat break probably. Yeah, so I think that's what we'll try. We'll at least start with that. So 25 minutes on, 5 minutes chat. Repeat, or I guess 25 minutes on, 5 minutes chat, jump royale. And then repeat that until we hit 3 hours. Yeah. $25, 10, 25, 25, 15, 5 tend to burn out in the later intervals. That's an interesting idea. Although I think if you tend to burn out in the later intervals, couldn't you just increase your break time a little bit for all the intervals? Because I think that's the whole point of Pomodoro, is that you get in the habit of the on time being the same. But I don't know the full philosophy. Velocity. It's philosophy that's fast. Velocity. Okay, well, I definitely want to try this out tomorrow, and I want to see how this goes. And I think the important thing is to figure out how I feel and how chat feels about all of this, because the alternative is to just not stream this at all. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I originally wanted to do Godot stuff, and I think we could fit in some of it, but not a ton. And so if we're going to do some of it, then we probably need to tackle the easier stuff that we could do. Didn't know this was a thing. I just sort of have that habit. I noticed during my breaks I'm thinking about the work, so I'm not really recharging. Yeah. Yeah, I think that means that either the breaks aren't long enough or your environment is not different enough, or both. So for example, if you were to like step outside the house, that would probably help a bit. Because if I stay in this room for my entire break, then yeah, I don't feel like I've recharged. Now, granted, I happened to stay in the room this time because I was petting the cat the whole time. That's slightly different. Okay, so I want to figure this stuff out so that at least the next time I come back to Godot, I just have everything working. And there are a few things I don't understand when it comes to types in Godot. So let's go back to code, Godot, multiplayer, open this up. All right, number one, why do I not have, what's going on here? Strange. Okay, why do I not have hover information on this? So if I hover over ready, for example, yeah, it doesn't do anything. And if I hover over connect, yeah, nothing. Where am I supposed to get that from? GD script, Godot, VS Code, no hover. How do I get it working nicely with Godot? Well, I don't have Godot running. I guess that's step number one. Oh, I wonder if, what if it has to do with using Godot versus Godot mono? I want this one. Could also mean the focus duration is not good for you. Too long or too short. Remember when I tried, I had to increase it as breaks would often happen a little bit before I completed tasks. Yeah. Yeah, also some tasks are not really easy to split up into certain intervals. Like sometimes you got to just sit there for 45 minutes and not 30. Although maybe I'm just wrong about that. All right, let's see. Do we have this now all of a sudden? Couldn't connect to the GD script language server at this. Is Godot editor running? Okay, so it's running. Let's hit retry. And then it says fail to load script over here in Godot, which you can't see. But if I do this, does it show? Yeah, so see this? Oh, it just went away. Yeah, parse error. Lobby not declared in current scope. It's an auto load though. I don't. Oh, wait, now we have hover over stuff. What? I definitely didn't do anything different here. I don't know why this is working all of a sudden. I'm happy. That's good. It says no definition found. I don't know why that's an issue. Okay, so if we go to, do we have like a physics ready thing or something? There's really not much I'm doing that's game based over here. It thinks lobby can't be found. I don't know how to tell it about this. It'd have to know where this thing exists. And it can even navigate to this. Huh, interesting. It's just highlighting this. I wonder if it knows about types. If I say something like testeroni, a number, I don't even know how you do this. Return a +1. Can I say this returns a number? Yeah, okay, now if I call this print testeroni with a string, does it know that this is wrong? It doesn't. Yeah, that's what I don't get. What's the point of type checking if you unexpected indent in class body? This is probably not even how you do types for this. I don't know how you do types. :int. Okay. And is it that way for function returns? How do we specify the return type of a function? I don't see any types in any of this stuff anyway. They don't seem to indicate it. Well, I'd expect it to be after the colon. Maybe I wrote some of this. Unexpected indent in class body. It's still doing this. Probably because of this. Oh, it's an arrow? Aha, okay. So now we get this issue, but then it went right back to this. I do not remember how this works. Let's go look at this code. All right, func. Yeah, this. Specify return types this way. So I did have it correct. And then it does say this, but then it also gave me an indent error. Now it's not giving me the indent error. All right, but that's pretty good. That's what I would want it to do. Now, does it know this by itself? If I get rid of the explicit return type, does it know that this is still not something that should be passed? Let's say I tried going and just running this. What happens? It just lets me run it. Does it even do anything when you do this? Print all peers are ready to receive RPCs. I don't think anything even calls this right now. Yeah, nothing calls this. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to figure this out. Why even type this? Let's put this in a different file so that I at least know that it's being called. And we know the lobby thing is here and this has ready. So yeah, we'll just paste this here. Okay, so it says cannot pass a value of type string as int. I still want to try running this. What happens? Okay, now it gets an error. I think I know what's happening. I think it wasn't building the game script because nothing tried loading that. In fact, nothing ever uses this, does it? Yeah. But I wanted to detect errors in all of my scripts, ideally. Also, did it only detect this because I'm calling this function? What if it was in a function I'm not actually calling? If I just make like function, this is never called. Does it still error? Because that would be good. I would like it to error. Good. Yes, it does. Okay. I think we're fine then. I think as long as it can figure out what these types are. If I didn't have this, then there's no error. Now it's probably going to print something like string 1. Oh, right. The function's never called, so it's not going to print anything. But if I get rid of this, then it will. Because I think concatenating strings works this. No, it doesn't work that way. Oh, whatever. At least it tried calling it. All right, so I need to put in type information. Someone's saying hit F5 once, I assume in Godot, to see all type errors. So there's one other thing I want to do here, which is how do I make it force me to have types? What does F5 even do? I don't think it does anything. Yeah. I think running is control something. What is it? Command B. Godot GD script require types. How do I do that? This is 3.1. I want it for 4. How do you change the version? Latest. Oh, I guess stable. Okay, static typing. How to use static typing. That static types can help you avoid bugs and improves your experience with the editor. I want to figure out how to make it force me to use this warning system. Oh, interesting. Maybe we could just go looking through that then. Project settings. Where do we find warnings? Okay, they're on, unassigned variables. All of these are set to warn. Some are set to ignore. What's set to ignore? Untyped declaration. Here we go. We could warn on that. All right, so what if we just close and then try doing this again? Hit start. We should have like a million warnings, right? Parameter array has no type. Yep, good. And random array element has no type. So that's nice, but what about the other ones? What about this? Oh, I have int there. Okay, never mind. That's fine. It should have been an error. Yeah, here we go. Has no static type. So it should be able to infer it in some cases, right? So A has no static type. We can set that. Int ready has no static return type. You have to manually type out void. I wonder if you can get rid of that. So that's a little strange. I think it's fine. Players has no static type. What would this even be? I wonder. Dictionary. Oh, okay. What is this? Implemented as optional warning, which can be enforced as error. Oh, is this the thing I just toggled on? I'm assuming that was the name of the setting. Let's see. Untyped declaration. Yeah. There's also inferred. I don't think inferred is an issue. What is this? Produces a warning or an error, respectively, when a variable, constant, or parameter has an implicitly inferred static type. Why would people not? Oh, I guess like the C# thing where people want to be able to just look at their code and see what it does. I don't mind this, to be honest. I think warning on this is good, but I wonder how annoying this would get because we see it everywhere. So first of all, it's even here. You need to type out void for something like this. And then here we have possible names. This is an array, but can we say it's an array of strings? Like, I don't think that's possible to do. It's a little bit strange. I'm mentioning it as this implies it can infer some types. Oh yeah, and it definitely can. But it's currently set to off, so it's not like it's warning right now. GD script array of strings. Can you do that? I guess they don't know that that's what I'm trying to do. It's string array, but isn't this like a specific optimize for memory usage, can't fragment the memory? I think they said don't use this stuff unless you have to. It could infer the return type of testroni, but it does not. Oh yeah, this is considered untyped though. It's not the, yeah, I see what you're saying. Or this is like this. I guess this is a better example where it knows that there's no return value. So it could return void, but it doesn't know that. We could set this to a string array, I guess. Can't find string array. What? Yeah, what? Where did this come from? Huh. It's strange. Where would this come from if not for here? Which Godot version am I using? I think it's 4.2. I don't know more than that though. 4.2.1. I definitely want this information somewhere. And searching for type is very unfortunate because it exists all over the place. Oh, also, this stuff got messed up, didn't it? Yeah, this did get messed up. This should all be tabbed in. This should be tabbed in, but I don't know to what level. I guess I can figure it out from what we have here, huh? Can't have static typing on any of these because there's no any type. This is all a mess. Yeah, it's all a mess. I kind of feel like I shouldn't even bother with any of this for GD script. Like I should just use C#. If I'm going to use C#, then I want to make sure I can do a web export. Did I do that the other day? I don't recall if I did. But anyway, yes, this warning is very, very important. So I'm going to take a picture of that and we'll put that in the notes. Yeah, untyped declaration, warn. Let's do this. Okay. There, and there. Okay, now where do we put this? Probably in basics. Do I have anything here about types? No. Then let's go make something about types. Types and type checking. It's a very good idea to enable warnings for missing types. There we go. Packed string array. That might be what I could have done for this. Packed string array. I think though. Oh, that was weird. Yeah, so that'll work. But I think they mentioned somewhere in the documentation that don't use any of these things unless you need some functionality. I don't recall though. Godot, GD script. I'll just see if I can find it on their getting started page that they had. Identifiers, keywords, operators. I'm pretty sure they mentioned it somewhere on here. Built-in types. Typed arrays, here we go. On write operations, Godot checks that element values match the specified type, so the array cannot contain invalid values. GDScript static analyzer takes typed arrays into account. However, array methods like front and back still have the variant return type. Typed arrays have the syntax array type. Oh, wait a sec. That's new. So I could have just done array and then string here. Except for string is invalid. Is it capitalized? Aha! Okay, well, Lars, I was looking to a point because that set me on the path that I eventually figured this part out. So we'll say basics here, and then I guess, what else do I want to say? Yeah, this is fine. Should be a bullet point like that. What is going on? Yeah, there. Fatootie. That's too bad. What do I want to write here? Oh yeah. There aren't exactly generics, but you can define arrays like this. There we go. All right, so names, array, Alice, Bob, Carol. We'll just do that. Just needed to be a demo. There we go. Now, how do you do this with dictionaries? Packed arrays. This is where we get packed string array from, right? Allocated linearly in memory for speed. Large arrays may, however, cause memory fragmentation. Only recommended for use for large data sets. Yeah. And dictionaries. How do you type dictionaries? Or are they always string to string or something? No, they're not always string to string. Yeah, how do you do types on that? Indeed. Players dictionary. Let's try test dictionary equals 1:2. So this is valid. Can we say something like int? No. I wonder if we use the same, because for arrays it was square brackets. I wonder if we could do this. No, I don't think you can do this. Yeah. GD script type dictionary. Oh, that was from 2.1. Is this Bing biting me again? Well, thank you, Lars. Statically typed dictionaries. Here it is. I'm guessing you can't do this. This was closed. Closed with what? Duplicate of this. What about this one? Was this closed? I guess if we keep following this chain, it's going to be open. Yep. I just don't see the reason to use GD script. I just don't get it. Why not use C#? I guess because you have all the .NET overhead? Oh, man. Yeah, well, fine. We'll just link to this issue. This is issue number 56, by the way. Oh, it is in proposals. Out of curiosity, how many of these do they have? I don't know how to check that. Oh, wait. Oh, we're in Godot proposals. Oh, so 4,000. open ones. Oh, I thought that was some special thing. Oh boy. Okay, well, these don't exist yet for dictionaries as of this date. Yeah, let's just make sure that link is good. Yeah. I like this line. Describe the project you're working on. Cutscene heavy RPG. Honestly, this probably does help for issues files for a game engine. Like, oh, you're trying to make an RPG and you're using this style of whatever. You can't do that. That sort of thing. But for something like you don't have type hints for a dictionary, it seems extraneous. So I got the hover information. Is there some way to have strict type checking? We sort of got that. Just don't want to run into type issues. What is this reference? Oh, the warning system. Yeah, but this was 3.1. So test C# web export. Okay. I want to do that. I don't know. I like the idea of a scripting level language for something like this. And maybe for games you don't care as much about types to the point where you don't need the expressiveness of something like TypeScript. You don't like the tabbed part of it. I think one of the things about tabbed languages that can be kind of nice is that it's a very clear sign that your functions are too complex. Although I guess even in untabbed languages, you still sort of end up with that because after every curly brace, you probably are pressing enter and then tab. Okay, so C# web export. This is going to be just a brand new project that's going to be very simple. I don't think I ever tested this, so I don't know what this is going to do. Do we have... I mean, we could test with Jump Royale, but yeah, let's just make a new game. This isn't going to be a real game. Test C# web export. Excuse me. Didn't they say it's not possible? I'm pretty sure they did, and I just want to make sure that it's not possible because it should be very fast to test that. So we'll make something over here. Don't I have to browse to this because I can't just type it in or something. So select or create. Create test C#. Wait. If I just say select, what happens? That's not empty. Choosing the create folder. There we go. Yeah, so create and edit. Oh, I remember why I ended Thursday's stream early now. Oh my God. Oh, Godot just kept freezing. I was actually doing really well, and then I just got frustrated, and I was like, that's it. I was about to take a vacation anyway, and I took it. Oh man. Oh, well, that's all flooding back to me. Okay, so 2D scene, we're just gonna add in an icon in this scene. There's our game, just like before, and now we're gonna try to export to the web, which is probably not possible, but let's try it out. So add web, and export path we set to out. Oh wait, no, we don't. We make a new folder called out, and then inside of here we make index. Okay, and then we just say export. Okay, so did that work? I don't think it would have because I never set a default scene, and isn't that a problem? I don't know. Well, let's go figure that out. They require me to press right alt 7 0. Okay, that's pretty nuts. Have you thought about getting a keyboard with fewer keys? If so, boy, do I have a solution for you. All right, so exporting builds. I wrote how all this works. Hosting locally. Easiest way to do this is use the Python script from this page. Maybe this will change eventually. If you don't do something like this, you get an error. If you want to easily share this with other people. Okay, so let's just try this. We're going to go download this thing. Yep. And we're going to put it over here. So test out. And we could just put it here. shost.py. Yeah, and then Python 3 host. No such file or directory bin. What? Default -r. Well, well, well. Dash R out then. Hey, look at that. No main scene defined in project. Okay, well, it looks like this might actually work. No, you don't need these keys. You can just ignore them all. Here, I'll give you some replacements. There. Sorry, this is probably not funny to you, but it's very funny to me. Yeah, I think it can be tough if you're typing anything other than English on a keyboard like this, because English doesn't need that many characters. Okay, so we just need to define a main scene, and I kind of want to write this down here too. The concrete steps are very simple. Download that page as host.py, run python 3 dash, no, host.py, and then dash r path to your index, well, path to the folder containing your HTML. Yeah. It looks weird, really hard to read. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Yeah. And I hope what I said doesn't sound insensitive. I'm just kidding around. Okay, so in order for this to work, we need to go back over here, dedicate a main scene, just say select current, and save it as who cares what, and don't even run it. We just want to export again, and click this button. Done. Okay, does that work? Hey, it does. I thought this was impossible. Maybe I'm able to do impossible things now? Can I fly? Yeah, I thought this was supposed to be impossible. It just looks weird. Yeah. I think that would be tough. We were talking a lot about names on Discord and how some people have spaces in their names and they can't type it in on certain forms. Some people have really short names. Some people have no middle name or no last name. And so I think what someone had said is the best way to do this if you ever have a form is to say your full name and then a nickname if you want. And that's it. You basically just make sure there's at least one character here. You can't have a blank space, I guess. I wonder if someone is out there with no name. Might be huge. I have no idea if it's huge. Maybe it was broken in some case. Like, I don't even know where I wrote this down. Because I searched this whole note for C# and for C -# and for C# like that. I didn't find anything on this. And so web export, note, you cannot do, oh wait, it says that, oh wait, wait. I don't have a C# script here. In fact, I don't even know if I'm running Godot Mono. I'm not. None of what I just did is the, God. Oh, it's all wrong. Oh man, I'm a dummy. Okay, where's the reference for this? Yeah, I'm in the wrong version. I'm testing all the wrong stuff. So let's close out of this and let's go see Godot Mono. Big overhaul in the coming version. I think, do you work on Godot, by the way, Lars? Because you're first naming people over there. Oh no, okay. Yeah, I heard something about how this will eventually get fixed, and I wanted to be able to test things out and learn things before the point where it was fixed. So we should be able to load up this project, and I should be able to hit the play button. The only thing is it shouldn't work on the web, I guess. So that works. Now we go to project export, and I try exporting this, and yeah, it says it's currently not supported. Okay, yeah, well then that's that. Oh, no, that's not what I want to do. I want to crop this. There. Where's the spotlight thing? I never really used this one. Spotlight S. There we go. It says so right in the export dialog. Cool. Okay. Where? I wrote this thing. Make sure to install export templates and then set the export path. Is this its own? How to export? Oh, that's easy. Okay. Yeah, that was easy. Maybe this should go over here. No, I'll keep it in this section. It doesn't matter. All right, well, this will eventually get fixed. So let's say we were making a game right now and we're not. If I were making a game, I'd just ignore that this is currently broken and use C#. Since we're going to be learning and I want this to be online, I cannot use C#. So it's as simple as that. We're just going to use GDScript in the meantime. And I'm fine with that. I don't mind using it temporarily. It'll also give me a chance to explore GDScript and see how it's changed more with version 4. Although I used it enough for the multiplayer from scratch thing, I guess. Yeah, cool. Well, I think that kind of answers everything I had a question about. Did I write this another time on this list? No, not as far as I know. Okay, this other stuff I think would take too long to do right now. Yeah. Man. Well, I don't know. Today's been all over the place. And I don't think it's been in a bad way. I think it's been a pretty interesting day. So let's just kind of wind down here. This morning, we talked about a lot of these conclusions. And I want to just reread these messages. So Jared said, it sounds like you're trying to create a hybrid of just chatting and something that's more in line with the standard job. I feel like I am. I wonder, I want to like process these and then delete them at some point. And I guess that's what Twitch essentially is, regardless of what you're doing. There's some interactivity, so you're talking to people. And, well, maybe not the standard job part. Yeah. All right. Choose a long-term project to stream, interact with chat a bunch about day-to-day stuff, tech programming, whatever. Probably should be the background when you have as much knowledge about certain topics as you do. I really do think this is a very good message. Like, I tend to get so focused on a project that I eventually just kind of stop talking about non-project stuff. And I guess for something like Botland, it worked. And I guess for other projects, it was like the project itself needed to be interesting. I think that for short projects, project itself would need to be interesting or interactive enough to account for not chatting as much. For long or boring projects, just have some dedicated chat sessions or segments, I guess. Take care, Offie. Thanks for joining in. We made one stream a week, like a mini lesson or lecture on something you already are knowledgeable about. Answer questions from chat along the way too. I wonder what this would even look like. What am I knowledgeable enough about that people actually want to know? Because I don't want it to be the same topic every time and I keep hearing the same questions. But like, let's say we did something on Godot. I don't even, like, how much have I learned about it to be able to answer questions? Plus, people would probably ask things like, how do you do this particular technique? Not sure how much I'm an expert on to be able to do streams like this. Actually, it's a good way to test my knowledge though for something that I want to teach as a course. Interesting. Start off some 1 week projects, then leave them to the community develop. A new merging of changes and planning on Friday. It sounds like almost like a group jam. I think I misinterpreted this earlier. Managing is just PR day. Start some projects. Fill in 2 to 3 hours a week per content. Yeah. Don't specialize till you find your groove. Focus on metrics. PR requester come on stream, walk you through changes. I think it can sometimes be too much waffling, like some well-known streamers when they often just talk for a long time without actually doing anything on the project. It's gonna be boring in the long run, at least to me. Yeah, I think so too. And I think there's a balance. And I think that balance is very hard to strike. I actually got this comment way back when. It's not like I was some giant streamer, but some people would come in and be like, this guy's just been talking for 45 minutes. I'm like, yeah, but there's a bunch of new people here and I want to introduce them to what I'm doing. And so at some point I started shifting into, okay, let me just get to the kind of content that I do. And then I feel like there wasn't the sort of schmoozing people who came in. So there's a balance. Everyone has stuff they can teach someone else. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's fair. I'll write it down that way. I don't need to be an expert. I would still have something to teach. I implemented a load balancer myself. I don't I didn't make a load balancer if that's what you're saying. I just used Amazon's load balancer. I think making my own load balancer would be kind of crazy unless it's just like a round robin thing. Which I guess some load balancers are. It was all AWS. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember making a load balancer. Yeah, that waffling thing I think is pretty interesting. I want to still build stuff. I think I want there to be dedicated times for building things. Otherwise, I think it just turns into like, okay, for the next year, I'm just building like 40 different projects. You made it spin up instances and stuff though, right? I did it very early on, I guess. I had it spin up VMs and yeah, that was back when it was supposed to be a real-time game. It was a very long time ago. But I don't think that was a load balancer exactly. So it made a hilarious point where like, if you don't know too much about a subject, talk about it. If you're not the expert, someone will come and correct you. Yeah. They say the fastest way to knowledge on the internet is to be wrong about something. Yeah. Then remember to do something or show something from the project. Yeah, I agree. And so today was a little bit unique, and that the morning part of the stream was purely talking, and it was intentionally just talking, and I wanted to figure out where we're going. Tomorrow is going to be a very different day. The morning is going to be all of the on-stream public tasks that have been accumulating. And so that'll be like a normal day. And I guess the afternoon is going to be a brand new concept for me, which is like real co-working. So no video / audio for, 25 minutes at a time, or no screen / audio for 25 minutes at a time. Then like 5 minutes of chat. So we'll see how this works. I've never done this before. And maybe I hate it. Maybe chat hates it. I definitely want to try it out. I'm struggling with some probably CLI stuff for a couple days. Yeah, it might have. Yeah, it could have been anything. There were a lot of infrastructure days back then. So if they have a question they really need answered, they ask on Reddit, log into a second account and give a very wrong answer. You know, every once in a while I see a wrong answer on the internet and I always think the amount it would take for me to correct them is too much effort and I have no skin in the game. All right. Join, consider reading trending articles. And someday I'll probably try this. Someday. Submit projects to review and criticize. Yeah, so I tried something a long time ago that I really liked, which is like, what was it? Like bug investigation. Yeah, bug investigating on stream with viewer projects. And I only got to do it with 2 people's projects. And one of them was, I guess, a little too vague to help with. And the other, we solved the issue. And that was really cool. It's kind of hard to find people who are able to do this sort of thing with me. So like viewer projects, it can't be a work project you have because then you probably can't share the code. It can't be something that you consider to be too private. You've got to be able to lead me through the issue on stream. But I'd like to be able to set that up some more somehow. Wait until the new Jump Royale code gets pushed. Is it another like mega change? I don't care about enough about messing with this. Yeah. Yeah. And sometimes it's like I'll find a typo in documentation and there's no easy way to file an issue or I have to go hunt down their bug tracker. So I just don't do anything about the typo. I think that happened the other day. Let's see. And then, yeah, AI and a decision making thing. I think it could be pretty interesting. Okay, well, other tiny updates that I never talked about this morning because we were talking about everything else. One, I scheduled the other mentoring sessions. So here is the schedule. The next mentoring session, actually, they're all in this column. Next mentoring session is Monday. And then the others aren't until March. But these weren't booked until just like over the weekend. So now they are booked. So that's that update. What about on-stream code reviews? Yeah, I don't mind doing that. I think it would just have to be with people who own the code. And there needs to be some reasonable guarantee that you own the code. So like your GitHub name matches, or you put a note in your GitHub about like, here's my Twitch name or something like that. Because I don't want people submitting other people's code to be reviewed. But I guess I can't really tell for sure. No, I guess I could. Close enough. If you, like I said, if you post on your GitHub about, here's my Twitch name. All right, yeah. So the last thing that I had here was this. Right. So I am streaming to Twitch and to YouTube right now. And the reason I was streaming to YouTube is because I was trying to become a YouTube partner. And in order to do that, you need 4,000 public watch hours. And so streams count until you make them unlisted. And at least that's what I think is what's happening. So I streamed a few times last week on YouTube and my watch hours were going up. And then I made those videos unlisted and it seems like they dropped by like 100 or 150 hours or something like that. And I'm pretty sure it's because I made them unlisted. So the problem I have here is I do not want them polluting my YouTube page. If you go to it right now, like you see the live stream pop up, okay, whatever, that's fine. But then, oh, right, it's in live. Oh, right, they don't pollute the videos page. They pollute your subscription, right? Your subscription feed. So I think this shows up in people's subscriptions if you're subscribed to me. And I don't like that aspect. Because who's going to watch a 3-hour video that I didn't edit at all? Dark Storms at first on YouTube. So I don't know what to do about this. Code was submitted in the README order to it. Yeah, I could do something like that. Yeah, so option number 1 is just, I don't know, stream to YouTube just for exposure and not for watch hours. Option number 2 is don't stream to YouTube. And option number 3 is just have the videos stay public. Yeah, I don't know which one is actually the best option. This seems like it's just not worth the hassle. this, wouldn't really let me test the whole experiment out of streaming to YouTube. And this would pollute subscription feeds. So I don't know. You watch unedited 3-hour YouTube videos all the time? I'm not saying no one would watch them. Maybe I did say that. I don't remember what I said. I'm going to backtrack. I'm going to say I don't think many people want to watch that. And I think it goes so far as if you saw too many of these in your subscription feed, you might be like, why am I subscribed to this person? Hey, Sam Griffin. Can't be public until you hit 4K and then unlist them as needed. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I think I need to kind of consider what's the strategy here. So I mentioned this before. Being a YouTube partner does practically nothing. It unlocks ad revenue, and your ad revenue, if you have 4,000 watch hours and no more, is going to be like almost nothing. I don't know how much ad revenue you get per, let's say, like 1,000 views, but it's not, life-changing amounts of money that we're talking about here. So that's why I say it does practically nothing on its own. Ad revenue is really helpful when you get, 4 million subscribers or something. And then, yeah, you're pulling in a pretty good chunk of money with any new video you release. So maybe this is the option that I pursue here. I just make sure that the VODs become unlisted as soon as they are done. And that way I could still test streaming to YouTube and see what happens. So the main thing, here's what I was kind of hoping for here. I mean, there were watch hours as well, but if I go over to YouTube Studio, let me make sure this isn't going to play some audio already. Yeah, good. Okay, so if I go to analytics and we go to subscriptions, does this work? No, I want to see, where are my subscribers? Hang on a second. I want to find subscriptions by video. There's an easy way to do this on the phone. I don't know how to do this over here. Here it is. Okay. So this is the last 28 days. Let's just do last 7 days. And how do we see which videos got subscribers? I actually don't know how to do this stuff. Okay, so this one did not get any subscribers. Where else? This one was another live stream. This also did not get any subscribers. Probably not many of them will have. This one got 2. And is that pretty much it? I don't know. Anyway, the point is, if I got even, let's say, 1 subscriber on YouTube as a result of live streaming, then I feel like, it's so low effort, you might as well do it. Like, it's something to grow the stream. But the downside would be how many people are unsubscribing, how many people are just never going to click my videos as a result of me having the live streams up. If you have a banger of a video, you don't want to miss out on that. I mean, I guess, but that video itself could be what propels you past the 4,000 hours, right? Can you also uncheck notify subscribers? Is that a thing? Maybe it's a thing on YouTube, but Restream doesn't have that. I don't actually know where Go Live is because I do it through OBS. There's a way in here if you... Man, I can never find this. There's like a way to edit the video and it's in the description. Yeah, there. There's a way in here, I think, that you can uncheck. You can say something like make it... I don't know. Ski showed me where this was. Anyway, there's something you can check somewhere that'll say like make this unlisted as soon as it's done. And if not, I'd just make a bot to do it. Anyway, I'm up in the air about that. I don't know what to do. Yeah. I need to figure it out. Just leave them in public. If people don't want to see that video, they can just click hide. Yeah, that was what, option number 3, I think. Where did I even put the options? I think I already deleted them all. Oh no, here they are. Yeah, just have the video stay public. It's certainly the easiest. Yeah, I know. I'm going to close a lot of these tabs. All right, well, I guess we could say that. We just do that for a month or so. We see how that goes. Yeah, I'll write this as a note to myself. Just experiment, keep YouTube VODs completely public for about a month or so and see where that takes us. Am I getting subscribers, viewers, etc.? Are people annoyed? Yeah. The videos don't count for watch hours. Or actually, the videos remove their public watch hours if you unlist them or delist them. I guess we might as well just go fix up that content now then. So these, this, and this, these are all unlisted. I guess this stuff too. Oh man, how many streams did I have on YouTube? I didn't think it was this many. Oh wait, uploaded from Twitch. Oh, I see. So I don't want any of the ones from Twitch here. Is there a way to just see which ones were live? No, they're all right here. What a waste of time. Okay, let's just make these public again. I wonder if this would immediately like give me back the watch hours. Yeah, whatever. It's safe to navigate away. Okay, cool. Well, that's that. So, all right, tomorrow is going to be a lot of just get random stuff done so that I don't have a 12-page to-do list. There's just too much stuff here. Yeah, I want to burn through some of this. And then Friday, I don't know what's happening exactly on Friday, but in the afternoon, I've got some meetings that don't have to do with the stream. So let's go find someone to raid. I have been yammering for a while, and I said earlier I wasn't going to do it then, and I ended up doing it now. So who is online in software and game dev? Oh, hey, Pranay is online, and they haven't been streaming for like 8 hours. I've wanted to raid them before, but I did not want to have them go offline immediately after. Yeah, so let's check them out. I've never actually watched their stream, so we'll see this together. And I will be back tomorrow. I hope you all have had a good time. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the input again today. It's been fun. And yeah, I'll see you later. Bye.